Yay, lovely beings, lovely beings. I'm live again on not only on TikTok but also on YouTube and on Facebook. Welcome, welcome everybody. I'm here to share a lot of things that I do and help people. And if you have any questions, let me know where I can help you with. There's a lot of people struggling in this reality right now, and that is one thing that is for sure. It's not easy for everybody. And yeah, so if I can help you with anything, let me know. Sharing knowledge. I'm a coach, energy healer, teacher, light being. I'm a healer coming from a place called Heal. And my surname is Hellbreaker in English. So I'm like, Hellbreaker is like, I'm here to free people from hell, matrix system, whatever. And but most of all, I'm freeing myself. I want to become a healthier and happier version of myself every day, and I share that with others. My journey, what helps for me, and I share that with others as well. I give courses, I give talks, I share podcasts. This week I had an amazing talk with the person of Truth Theory who makes great memes. And we had a great talk, and I posted on my website. And already in a couple of days, more than 200 people saw it. So I'm really grateful for that. Like, may the knowledge and the information spread to more and more people. And I'm also now writing books. One is Hacking the Matrix, and one new one is coming out. It's called Heal Yourself and Others. And then I also have my published book coming out soon with information, realizations, insights, channelings from higher realms. And I really like that as well. And that is coming out. I also writing now my next book. And before I went much more often live and videos and stuff, but I'm doing a bit less because in July I found like I was doing so much. I was like I didn't have less energy. So I can only do this when I have extra energy left. I have everything what I need to do, put that out, and then I can really fully focus on this. But I'm also going through my own healing journey. So that's why sometimes I need the energy for myself, for my partner to do things. And yeah, that is also necessary. And that is why you need to make sure that you're good, your cup is filled, and then you can share with others. So that is for me very important. So that's why I didn't go live for a long time. So here I am again. Know that you're all very welcome. And I need to be in a certain energy frequency to do this. And because it takes guts to do this. And in the past I was really shy, and I was not always able to share what I really wanted to say. And now it gets better and better and better. And I don't care less what everybody else thinks of me. That's nice. Huh? And once you're on this path, you just become more and more yourself. Like once you're awake, you don't go back to ignorance. Once you are finding your voice, you're not going to lose it. You will be more and more connected with yourself and with your truth and your message into the world. And that's why I love social media so much, because I can really be myself and can really share that. And the more I share, the more I am myself, the more I share that. But I'm already sharing for lots and lots of years the same things. People are finally finding out some things are really true. And yeah, I'm just here to help. I'm here to share love, knowledge, information, but also keep having faith and trust, because things will get better, because you get better. You Once you're on this path, you get upgrade after upgrade, and you're more consciously aware of what you choose, how you want to be, how you want to live your life. You connect more with your heart and your soul and your intuition, and you just bring what you want to bring into this world instead of thinking like, oh, the world's this, the people are this. No, how do you want to be? How do you want to be in this reality? Not what they didn't give you. No, by sharing how you want to see this world, you be the change, and then you start changing your world. And anyway, when you start changing and shifting within, your outside reality starts shifting as well. So it's all about healing. It's all about self growth. It's all about becoming a better version of yourself. But on one hand, it's better, but the other hand, it's like a more true version. Yeah, thank you, thank you. You become a more true version. You become more real. You become more authentic. You can become more yourself. And then you're an unlimited energy being because there's no blocks. Once you know how body work works, yoga, meditation, breath work, psychedelics, or even like microdose of psychedelics. I made a podcast with a really amazing woman as well, and you can find on my YouTube, and you can even get them through her as well. So there's nothing that needs to stop you. There's nothing that needs to stop you from being more yourself, from being better version, more true versions of yourself. But we have to let go of all these layers and layers that society put on us. Like, oh, we have to be the good girl. We have to be perfect. We have to be this. We have to do that. No, you just have to be yourself. But it takes a while before you found yourself. Yes, I did a lot of work on myself to be here where I am now. I did a lot of work on myself. I look younger than I was in my 20s. And I'm like in the middle of my 40s. And I look younger now. I have better energy than I was in the beginning 20s. So I'm not only like saying like this and this and this and this works for you. No, I'm like the living proof that it actually works what I'm doing. It actually works what I'm doing because I feel quite good. So I'm doing my yoga, I'm doing meditation, doing breath work, doing I do a lot of journaling. That also helps me a lot. Journaling to find out what's in me, especially when I feel really inspired from within. Like I can just keep on writing and writing and writing. So that's why I'm like more writing at the moment because I really feel called to write a lot. So just my books, my ebook. So I really like doing that. And also, yeah, I'm very much doing research as well. A lot of what's coming and what is happening. What is going on in the world. We're like in a huge transition to the golden age, Aquarian age, the new earth, like all what is done in the dark, all the corruption and the lies and what they like, the information that they share, like it's we see through it. More and more people see through it. They know it's all bullshit. They know some things are not right. And we are here to be the news. We are the news now because no one watches the mainstream news anymore because it's all bullshit and lies. It's propaganda from the corrupt governments, and people need to know that. So and it's like more and more people are waking up, more and more people seeing through the veil, and more people start healing themselves and start with drinking, like filtering your water and taking a toothpaste without fluoride because it's toxic waste and it lowers your IQ and that calcifies your pineal gland. And your pineal gland is your third eye, but also like your intuition. The more you see with your third eye, and it's called like your intuition, the more you see was revealed first. You see what's happening in this world because there's an illusion and they try to hijack your mind and what's happening in the world, but you have to be seeing that illusion and seeing what happened in your life also for you to wake up to this reality and to start healing yourself. Yes, rainforest, Longmire, thank you. Everything is filled with horrible chemicals. Yes, the food. Every time you have processed food, they put horrible chemicals in there. Thank you for pointing that out. Like, it's like everything, if you watch in the ingredients, what's on there, and you can't spell it out, and you don't know what it is, don't buy it. Make sure you buy as much as possible fruits and vegetables and organic as well. And in the supermarkets, they also spray also things on it, and they say, "Oh, it's water," but it's not. They're like poisoning us. So we have heavy metals. That's why we have like brain fog. I have like lots of brain fog when I don't eat healthy. And it's exactly when I wake up. Like I know when I didn't eat healthy, and I know how to eat healthier. But the more sensitive you get, the more you make better choices. The choices is making sure that you eat as healthy as possible, and then you will feel lighter as well. The best thing to eat is fruits, but it's the best is to grow your own fruits and vegetables, and otherwise go to a local organic farmer that don't put all those pesticides and chemicals on there. So, and a lot of time when you go directly to the source, it's much more cheaper as well. Like we always think we need like everything is not, it needs to be like everything is very expensive. No, a lot of times when you go to the local farmers, it's cheaper. Read the American food ingredients. Most of America's food is now bioengineered. Yes, indeed. And a lot of times in other countries, America put stuff in the food that is already banned in other countries in Europe. My partner is from America, and he says most people are just eating really, really bad crap, and they all have health problems, and they don't know that it's even coming from the food, because the food, they put so much chemicals in there. But not only the food, also your makeup, also your cleaning products in your house, the cleaning products for your in for to shower and to clean yourself, they all put a lot of chemicals in there. Try to use natural products, and also products that don't have a scent. Perfume and as everything that has scent has neurotoxins in them as well that really disrupt your whole nervous system. Hello, hello. I get someone nice. Oh, nice people. We always like nice people. He calls himself even a nice person. So welcome, welcome, nice person. I'm also a very nice person. I try to be as nice as possible as I can, but also when you share from your heart and you're being nice and kind, some people don't get it when you share about truths that are also out there, because a lot of people are so brainwashed they don't understand what you're saying. So I'm really about sharing truth, sharing information, and wanting to help you, and wanting to help you have the best life you can have and be as healthy possible. Not only like healthy physical, but also your mental health. I know a lot about mental health as well. So the shampoo, conditioner, laundry soap is indeed all filled with chemicals. So try to get natural products. You'll feel better. Rosemary water is a great alternative for shampoo. Thank you, Rainforest. Yeah, you can do also, there's so many alternative ways that are healthy. And thank you also for sharing the live. Everybody's welcome. And thank you. Thank you. Someone applauds me for speaking out and keep doing it. I already doing this for years and years, and I keep doing it indeed. Thank you. Thank you. And the right people will understand what my message is, and the right people be, gravitate to me and gravitate to what I'm sharing and what I'm offering, because I'm here also to empower the people that are sharing the same things as well. So I'm giving healings, I'm giving healing courses so other people can also become healers. I'm also giving coaching, also coaching with my partner about health and wellness, relationships, communication. We also have our own YouTube where we share about like the health and wellness and our traveling. And now I'm also teaching him Dutch lessons. The second lesson is coming. People loved it. I really want to share like knowledge and information, but also laughter, because once you know all of it and what's happening in this world, like a lot of people go like depressed, a lot of people suicide, and that's what I want to let people know. Like there's a different reality out there, different ways of being, and you you can make it better for yourself and others as well. Love all you're doing. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I do. I have a YouTube called Miss Hellbreaker, and I also have a YouTube with my partner called Forever Awesome 888. And someone says I was depressed and suicidal after learning about everything. Yeah, I can totally understand that, because once you understand this reality, it's really bad. Like the evil, I share even about everything. The evil, you can't imagine the evil that is going on in this reality. And it's coming out. The truth is coming out, and a lot of people will find out why we are sharing what we are sharing for so many years. Oh, hello. Rebel Rob, another light warrior coming to the place. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He was sharing also lots of knowledge. I'm live here on TikTok, but also on YouTube and Facebook. So going on several places. But if I would go do only on TikTok, you would be. I would invite you to share as well, but maybe people I'm doing also in other places. Someone was sharing that they were very depressed and suicidal after they found what was happening, and she felt like she was endangering her child because they let them eat American food and use the products. Yes, people are poisoning their own children without even knowing. Hello, good to see you in this live again. Yes, you're welcome, very welcome. And that was like the last time I went live, you were there as well. So it was a while ago. So I'm glad I'm going live again, but it's also because I feel very good. I went through a huge transformation again. I'm going all the time to new transformations all the time. And people are poisoning themselves and their children without even knowing it, that they're poisoning them. All those candies with all those colors, it's a lot of, all those colors are really bad. Like I already became conscious of that when I was young, and my sister loved those colorful candies, and she got like hyper after that. So my mom found out it's like really not good. So we have to get her more healthy choices. So I also got the more healthier choices. So I'm also really grateful that I had parents that were more conscious. We ate much more healthier. We drank herbal tea. I was drinking nettle tea every day. And now I have it again in my house, nettle tea. And that's what I also even today wrote to someone like, if you want to become healthier, eat less, and eat more, drink teas and stuff. Someone says the poisoning starts with the parents vaccinate their children straight after birth. Yes, that's also something. People are not aware of the poisons that are in these jabs. Thank you for pointing that out, Rob. It's really bad what was happening. People were lining up for their own poisoning, but because of the awareness that is now in the world, people also find out now that they were poisoning their children when they were young. So now less and less people are putting jabs in their children. So I'm really happy that that information is coming out as well. And that is also what's happening with Robert F. Kennedy. He shares already for a long time about the endangers of the jabs, and he also say the autism is because of that. And it was really even recently on the news in Holland. I saw a little part of the clip that says, "Ooh, Robert F. Kennedy is becoming a health minister probably in America. Oh, he is sharing misinformation. He is sharing things about the jabs that are not true. Like, wait until people find out that they are not true what they say. What the mainstream media is saying, they are the real. They keep lying to us. Don't listen to them, and listen to the people that are actually want you healthy. Yeah, because People don't need the jabs. Every piece of medicine is to be found. Medicine is in nature, as Mother Earth provides. So that are also, that's why I have a lot of natural herbs. We have all the herbs in nature and around us. Rainforest says she lost 100 elves this year after I learned about American food and stopped eating what they make and eat whole foods and make food from scratch. Yes, yes. Well done, well done. That's the best thing you can do. And my son and I both have autism from the vaccines. Yeah, I think we all were very affected by it, but we can do a lot of detoxing and healing. So we have that less. So there are different ways of healing yourself, especially detoxing yourself, getting the heavy metals out, just drinking or like eating cilantro is a really good one to get the heavy metals out of your body. And also have days that you just do intermittent fasting or water fasting, and that is also something that you can do. And there's a lot of things that can help. She was on antidepressants, anti-anxiety medicines, and she took herself some all the medicines and looked to nature for your healing. Oh, I'm happy, happy, happy. And she fasts regularly, and that is something that is really, really good. I did a lot of fasting, like 1 day fasting, water fasting, 3 days water fasting. That is also really healthy. I did my full, the most was 8 days water fasting. That was like the most, and it was like really like, but it's really, really good to fast. But start already with like 1 meal a day. It's really, really healthy. You have like 2 meals a day, 1 meal a day. So if you do 1 meal a day, you have 4 hours that you can eat, and you don't eat anything else. You just drink thing, but not eat. And when you do 2 meals a day, you have 8 hour windows that you eat, and you don't eat anything else. Because we are like, when you do that, a lot of emotions come out. Because we do emotional eating and we're not even aware of it. So when you do fasting, you suddenly become very angry, very frustrated, very like sadness comes out. Sadness comes out because you have that in you and you don't want to feel that, and then you keep eating. And then you understand how much like the eating is emotional. You 8 days, nice, yes, yes. That was something. It's not natural to eat 3 huge meals every day. No, and they call it even the break fast. You break your fast. You're supposed to fast in the morning. But it came natural to me that I didn't want to eat breakfast anymore, and I lost a lot of weight. I was 200 kilos or 100 kilos, and it's 200 pounds. It's like in American, it's 200 pounds, but I was almost 100 kilos when I was beginning my 20s. I did emotional eating, and I thought I was eating healthy, but I was like very emotional eating, and I was not feeling well, but I didn't know that myself. So I did lose weight with Weight Watchers, making healthier choices, and the intermittent fasting. And also now I eat as healthy as possible. But I always, sometimes I make some exceptions nowadays. Like I was like straight vegan, like full vegan. I was even almost a year, I was raw vegan. I felt the most amazing, but I also understand not everybody um, can live like that, because I had the possibility of getting the fruits and vegetables directly from my own garden, and I felt the energy they give. So that is my dream again, to have my own. That's a whole new story, how different story, how I don't have my house and garden anymore, but I will share more of that another time. But my dream is again to have a garden, but also to have a healing community with like-minded people, where we have our garden and we do everything together, and we like and we share. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Everybody know that you're very welcome. And that is my dream from the future, to have a healing community where we grow our own food and vegetables, and heal together and grow together, and also have people coming for retreats. And yeah, that's what my dream is. Like, hey, someone asked how is my night going. Well, now for here it's my early night, but thank you, it's going very well, because I mostly go online when I feel really happy and I want to share things and I want to share my energy. And a lot of people don't always get me, but now I have like more and more people understand what I'm sharing, so I'm really happy with that. uh, Hey, JLC. Yes. Oh, happy to have you here. I have like more and more people. Rob Rebel is here. JLC is here. Here we have Rainforest. Longmire, you're speaking my dream, she says. Yes, that's my dream as well. To have like a healing community in nature, growing your own fruits and vegetables, and living the life and understanding and healing together and growing together. And I'm happy to have more and more people here. Yeah, someone wants to ask some question. You're very welcome to ask the question in here. But at this moment, I don't do hosting or co-hosting. But I love your content. Make me very happy. Always makes me smile. La, yes. Someone is very happy with my content. It made them smile. Thank you. That's what I'm doing here. I share knowledge. I share truth. I share laughter, because once you know everything, it's not easy, this reality. So that's why I share lots of smiles and laughter. And I also have my days that I feel really bad and don't feel good. Or if on my period, it's almost like I'm going to a whole plant ceremony with all sorts of emotions going from there to there to there. But I just came through it again. So it's not easy. Like, as a woman in this reality, once a month, it's like not easy. This is what we're here for. Yeah, we're here for to share your happiness and your joy, and people coming to you and sharing that with you. And I'm here to really help people, and that's how we're supposed to live. Yes, Rainforest, you know how we are supposed to live, and I lived already several times like that. Yes, Rainforest is also on TikTok. I'm also, and there's also is Miss Hell Breaker. Breaker. Yes, I am. As Miss Hellbreaker. Because on my Facebook, I have my normal name as Janneke Hellebrekers. And on the everywhere else, like on my Facebook, I'm Janneke Hellebrekers, and everywhere else, I'm Miss Hellbreaker. So on my YouTube, on my Rumble, on my Instagram, on my TikTok, on TikTok, I'm Miss Hellbreaker. And you also have your period is crazy. Yeah, you have PMDD. So I only recently found out what PMDD is. So a lot of people have PMS, but there are also people that have PMDD. That's even like before the period. It's like they're like really emotional and they can't even function right. And I think I have that too. But I only recently found out there's a thing called PMDD. But I thought it was just me being more sensitive to my emotions and what's going on. But it's the actual thing. I went to South Korea in tune with their emotions and taking better care of themselves when they had the periods. And that is also, so I think I also have one video out there on Rumble sharing about periods, because the information about that in the Western world is like this. So if you want to know more about that, you can, I shared more about that. The more we know, the more we make better choices, the more we make conscious choices, more healthier choices, the more we choose good, better things for us, and we will feel better. And that's what I'm here. Like, I want to help you feel better about yourself and change and heal. And that's why I do a lot of things. So I will share again what I'm doing. Yes. I do energy healing courses, coaching, ebooks. One book was Hacking the Matrix. And my newest book coming out soon, being published, is called Whispers of the New Earth. I'm very happy about that. It's going to be published by Serendip Publishing Company. Yes, and they want to just share inspirational and positive writing. So yeah, that was exactly on their what they want to share as well. So it's coming out very soon. This week I had the latest draft, the final draft of my book, because there's always like new things that you see that can change. But this is the final draft, so it's coming soon. And I share channelings, information, knowledge, insights, realizations from higher realms. And if I read my own writing, I get inspired as well. So I'm really happy to share this to everybody. And so you have an idea how the new earth, the frequency of the new earth, the new reality should be feeling for you. This is how we should be living up with love and no fear and sharing it everybody and co-creating this reality. And like that we are like, we know there is something bigger out there. We know there's a bigger purpose. We know there is love in this reality because we are here. Yes, Rainforest came now here as well. Thank you. New follower. Welcome. I have more and more followers everywhere because people are finally waking up to what I'm sharing. So even this week, I had a podcast. Yes, welcome. This week I had a podcast with the person of Truth Theory, and he makes the most amazing memes, and he has millions of followers. So it was really cool for me to have this talk with him, and he shares a lot of knowledge and information, and I hope people also gonna watch that. So that's on my YouTube. It's also Miss Hellbreaker on YouTube. And I have the most amazing talks with very inspirational, loving beings. And if just my legacy would just be my podcast, it would already be enough. Or when it was only my book, it would already be enough. But I will just keep on creating and keep on sharing and writing more books and sharing more of my knowledge. And I also make videos with my partner. My partner is also a conscious being, and he also healed himself, especially physically. He came from America also, where you have lots of bad food, and he stopped all his medication. He was like having medications for everything, and then he stopped and started healing himself. And he is also very inspirational. I hope maybe my next podcast is with him. But I also share videos with him about fasting, about health, about our traveling. And now I'm also sharing Dutch lessons with him. And hopefully we will be sharing more. We will be sharing more and more in the future. So know that once you are awake, once you are this conscious, creative being, you will not stop upgrading and bettering yourself. And once the creative juices flow, you are just channeling all the time. You're just channeling all the time exactly what everybody needs to hear and what you need to hear yourself. Because you're learning from yourself. So start making videos as well, wherever you are, start, or about themes and that you think people need to know, and share that into this world, because people need that medicine. In the beginning, I thought, what am I doing? Like I'm also just learning. No, there was always new people, and there's always like everybody has puzzle pieces for each other. A lot of people are not aware of certain things that other people are aware of. So that's we always, like you said, indeed, Rainforest, you always transforming and progressing. Yes, once you're on that self-growth journey, you can only expand. Like your consciousness can only expand and expand and expand more and more, and you don't go back to ignorance is bliss. No, you can only expand. So that is really, really cool. And you keep and you being here while you just only found out recently about the food in America is like, it's like really, really good, because a lot of people are only finding out now how bad the food was, but also how bad the pharmaceutical industry is. Like big pharma, it's like, don't be surprised if you soon find out that a lot of doctors and nurses are getting arrested soon, because the truth is coming out. The people that were actually healing people were getting censored, they were getting demonized. Even doctors, also in Holland where I come from, the doctors sharing truth and actually healing people were getting demonized, while and their licensings provoked and getting fines. Like in Holland was really, really bad. I was at the grocery store and asked the lady at the deli if the chicken was real. Yeah. If the chicken is real, you never know if it is real. Like, you don't know what chemicals they put in there, what growth hormones they feed the animals. Like, you don't know what they put in there. Like, my partner worked in all the fast food restaurants. He worked in all of them, and he doesn't eat the chicken of the, what was it, the Kentucky Fried Chicken. He already knew then. Someone who worked there told him, like, don't eat this. And he found out better not eat these things. But all the fast foods, like, once we find out what they've been serving us, these people will all go to jail. Big Pharma will go to jail. All the media will go to jail. All the politicians will go to jail. Or all the doctors, the nurses. I have a nurse close by living here, and she said that she knows about the jabs, but she only found out later when she had already won. And she says all the doctors and nurses got the jabs earlier, and they're all like having symptoms or even dying. And she was crying when she told me that. She was crying. She says, like, every day I see the horrible things happening. And it's horrible. It's horrible. Like, people finding out what they did to us. Like, all the chemo and all the radiation is also horrible. A lot of times they only make you sicker, and there are natural ways to cure people, and they don't like that, big pharma, because they want you profit. They want you like sick, so they can keep giving you the pills. Like, the prescriptions don't work, because otherwise they wouldn't be subscribed all the time, again and again and again. And even like the side effects of everything, like, it's really crazy. Like, it's really crazy. People knew all of that. They wouldn't even use any of those things. Nobody knew our food was bioengineered, and me and the deli lady educated all their customers. Yes, very well, very well. When I go to the shops, they see me watching all the ingredients, and then the people from the shops are like, oh yeah, you check all of them. It's like, when I go into a grocery store, like, a lot of times they have convenience store, like, I'm not eating any of this shit. I'm not eating any of this shit, but luckily I have the local farmers bring me organic food, and I eat as healthy as possible. But you also need to know which choices to make. So I shared it also in one of my videos. I say what I have in my kitchen. On YouTube, you can find it, or in my TikTok as well, what I have in my kitchen, what are alternative ways of making food as well. Big pharma poisons you, then treats you, but never cures you. Or else they lose money. Yes, totally right, Rebel Rob. They're here. People are not even knowing that. And even doctors themselves, they are brainwashed. They think they're like helping people and curing people. Well, there's not so many natural medicines out there. And we also have lots of herbs in our house where we can cure ourselves with. So we have nettle, we have milk thistle, we have burdock root, we have sarsaparilla, we have wormwood to get the parasites out, we have mugwort, we have what else we have? Milk thistle is good for the liver. Nettle is good for like cleaning the nettle is good for cleaning out the blood and purifying your blood and also your lungs. But we also have mullein for the lungs. Yes. I'm waking up as many senses as I can on a daily basis. Yes, Rob. Yes, me too. And I'm also in a lot of Telegram groups where like we share the truth, like the resistance and we are the resistance. We are like in a big spiritual war what's going on. People don't even know that we are in a huge war. Like Second World War never ended, and we are the ones in the resistance. We're like the one, like educating people, waking people up, and saying like, "Hey, these are the bad guys. We are not the bad guys, but people believe that we are." GLC says, I've been healing myself, and me too. She's also sharing. Yes, I know you were connected. We are. I'm also grateful for you. And Silent Warriors on Telegram as well. I now only Silent Warriors on TikTok. I share the Silent Warriors. So, but yeah, I'm not so silent. I'm not so. I'm the most non-silent warrior. I'm the most non-silent warrior out there. Sharing as much as possible as I can, but sometimes also like my own healing. It's also necessary. But once I go out again, I'm the most non-silent warrior out there. But that's also funny. The silent warriors are not so silent, but they are there. But we know what it means by the silent warrior. So we are very happy to share about them. And this is really about you claiming your own power, you healing yourself, you eating more healthier, you feeling better. You don't give up what everybody else thinks of you, and that is something that I'm still learning. My partner is very good on that. What I share on my Facebook is sometimes like out there. What he shares on his Facebook is even more out there. So Rainforest, maybe you want to share, maybe you want to also follow him on this Facebook, because then you'll find even more deeper truths. But sometimes I'm like, this is too far. Sometimes, oh, thank you. No shit, Sandra Rose. No shit. Take no shit. Hey. Your Facebook is also really out there. Yeah, I love that. Hey, thank you, no shit. Thank you. My Facebook is also very, very out there, and the one for my partner also. So if you're like looking for real truths, if you think that I'm already sharing truth, like I feel like I sometimes have like 20% of 20% of what I'm saying. Like there's so much more. So, but maybe maybe I'm thinking like maybe I do a subscription thing where I share even more, but I don't know yet. Welcome, no shit. Thank you for all the roses. Thank you. Send it to me on Facebook and follow him. Yes. Rainforest. I will send his profile. And that I'm his administrator. He says, I have friend requests. Are those people that you know? And then like, yeah, accept. People that I know, then he accepted. Because we don't like the shit that we sometimes get thrown at our faces for sharing truth. It's like crazy. So that's why you're like, I'm happy in social media that you can just block people. And like, if that costs you energy, I also have people that share, like sending me all sorts of things. Like I have nothing else to do. Like, but there's nanotechnology in the jabs, eggplants, tomatoes, nicotine will take those out. So I've lost most of my friends. Oh, yes, that's difficult. I've lost most of my friends and family now. Yeah, because if you're sharing truth, like, and we're now our own friends and family. So like, I'm your tinfoil, what is like your tinfoil crazy aunt, and my partner is your uncle. We're your family now. We're like soul family, brothers and sisters, and we understand each other. And that's why when you connect with like-minded people here, and I have like, you can also follow Rabble Rob and JLC here on TikTok, then they're also sharing the similar content. So we understand each other's content, and we understand each other, and we share the similar things. And that's how you get energy nowadays, like connect with like-minded beings. That's what is really important. I lost also like I share about the jabs already for 4 or 5 years, and yeah, it also I have a lot of shit going over me for sharing that, but I have the most shit coming to me not only when I share about the vaccines or when I share truth. I have the most shit coming over me when I share about making different ways of income online. You should have seen what people then share. They don't want you to be successful or like making money online. No way, like no way. This is so crazy. But people don't even. And then luckily, I have more and more people that are like supporting and sharing, and also and are like supporting. But then you see how people see you and view you, and yeah, it's really strange. Like this reality is really strange. Like your own family and friends are not rooting for you, but then you have like complete strangers that you just met are rooting for you and understanding you and we're growing together, and it's the best thing ever. So yes, you're right, there's nanotechnology in the jabs. You said eggplant, tomatoes, and nicotine will take those out, Rebel Rob. That's amazing information. And also nicotine, we're being told that nicotine is really bad, but they put the chemicals in there. If you just grow your own tobacco in your own garden, it's not bad. People healed themselves from that indeed, and you can detox and heal from the jabs with nicotine. And make sure that like the it's the chemicals they put in in this. When people are smoking, it's all the chemicals and the addictives that they put in, and that's what they also put in the food. They put so many addictives in it that we are addictive to the food. So yes, you are finding your new family rainforest. Know that you're very, very welcome here. And that's when I start my finding the truth. And people that they don't want, like, the most people are brainwashed. There are characters in this. We are on the Truman Show. Most people are like not awake. They're used to role playing, and it's up to you to choose if you want to keep playing that role with them. I have like different roles with my parents as well. Like it's like really strange. Like that's why they trigger you also in some ways. People are like fixed in their beliefs. People are fixed. Like my mom, I can say certain things, and she's like, but some things I can't say because then it's like, oops, that's the programming. And that's like they say on the Matrix movie. Like you have like ordinary regular people can become like Agent Smiths because then the programming comes up. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Yes, yes. It's gonna definitely be a bumpy ride. And GLC also has been saying this. Yeah. And now the Doomsday Guy on a soapbox holding a sign on the mainstream where I live. That's funny. I'm like, hey, we're in the apocalypse. Yeah, but we are in end times, but we are in the ending times of their nefarious, bad, corrupt, evil system. So that is collapsing. But we all having growth. What is it? Growing pains, because we are expanding and expanding. This is crumbling and crumbling and going down, and we get expanding and becoming more in our power. So we're going up and they're going down, but we still have growing pains in the process. And that is what all like people say, like, yeah, we have like ascension symptoms, and you have like headache one day, or like emotional, suddenly you're very emotional. Like we have like a roller coaster of things going on, and also physical. Like it's crazy what you sometimes feel. Like I had also pain in my neck last week. Like this is like everybody is experience it in different ways, and that's why I also want to keep reminding people things will get better. Things are getting better. You will get better. This reality will get better because you get better. And when you're going through it, it's always an upgrade. You're in the dark night of the soul. And I had so much, oh my God, the grief and the sadness that comes out with me, especially when I'm on my period. And it's not like everybody who woke up, who is awake, had excruciating journeys. We are survivors, and that we are here is already a miracle. That can you understand like how many ancestors were making love on the right exactly right time for you to be here right now, here right near now at this moment. Like that is like, what are the odds? That's already like magical on itself. That's like understanding that. You being here on this exact time of space, and you being here in this exact, right here in this moment, I get goosebumps. We are, everything is exactly going to plan. It's like divine plan that's happening and it's rolling out, and it's happening. Of course, we need a lot of patience. Like I thought 4 years already, like there's a mass awakening happening 4 years ago, but it's happening now as we speak. And I get goosebumps everywhere. So know that we are on the cusp of a mass awakening. And we are the first, we're the pioneers, we're the first to wake up, and we're here to help others and to guide others. And I feel like we were like being hidden for a reason. People didn't find us or didn't understand us before, because they have to be on a certain level to understand it and to really get it. Once you get it, like, and you can only like help each other and grow with each other and going to higher and higher heights. So, and that's happening anyway. So I'm really grateful for everybody who understands me, who follows me, who I can connect with. No, also you can always message me for like to have a call with me, and then can see maybe in what way we can collaborate each other with each other. I have different ways, or even making different ways of making an income, and I'm also happy to share about that. I'm happy to share about everything what I'm doing and anything to help other people as well. Yes, I wasn't teaching anyone for the first couple of years. I'm seeing myself reach many every day. Yes, I'm happy for you, Rainforest. Yes, we are the one. The time has come now, and I'm seeing it. Yes, yes. Make sure that like you are aligned. You share what makes you excited, what you are learning, and keep learning through your journey. Keep learning through your journey and keep sharing. Once you know better, you can do better. And everybody, once you know better, you can also do better. So I share my healing journey and what I learn on the way. And I go way deeper than most people, because yes, what is happening here? Something happening. Oh, I need to, let's go the puzzle piece. I need to put the puzzle piece in. Track the puzzle piece. It's okay. I can do. You're amazing. We're all doing amazing. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. And that is. But we need sometimes reminders when like the normal everyday reality brings us challenges. Then we forget that we are amazing. So I will always keep reminding people how amazing they are. And once you're amazing, you only get more amazing. And that's why my YouTube with my partner is called Forever Awesome. Because once you are awesome, you only get more awesome. So more awesome and more awesome every day. We're the keepers and caretakers of this earth. It's our responsibility. Yes. And that is all, like, we are like, it's our, once you wake up, you're responsible more. When you're more aware, you're more responsible of your own life. You're not going to blame anybody else. You're not going to blame the system. You're not going to, like, you know it's there, but you know how much you can have an impact on your own life. Your thoughts, you can change your thoughts. You can change what you eat. You can change like what you exercise, where you focus on, what you choose every day. There's so much more. If you know your responsibility, you can choose better for yourself. And then once you're in a good place and you're overflowing, then you can also help others. And then the right people will come to you. And I have more and more people coming to me, and I'm glad with that, because I'm like, I'm here, hello, I'm here. But yeah, well, they have like sometimes people drop in and then this, but I'm like really am here also to help light workers. So where I can help you become a healer or start sharing, or help you even with a website, setting a website up. Like I recently had a woman that shared readings. I helped her put a website up, and that's what I'm also doing now. So I'm really here to help whatever you need help with. Yeah, I have like multiple things where I work with. I even have a yoga group on Facebook that you can also join, where I for months and months I shared yoga sets and meditations for, and I share where it is for, and you can really do that. Now, I also share my ebooks, my books, my coaching, even websites, multiple ways of making income. That yeah, I'm doing all sorts of things. So I will be more online as well, more live once I'm in this good space. I'm keep making videos with my partner, and I love that as well because I really feel like once you find that partner, you can really you can really you have that we have the same purpose, so we aligning our purpose together and we also help other people together. Yeah, you need more income. Yeah, so I can really hook you up with something, Rainforest. I can send you a masterclass, I can send you sign on link, we can have a talk about it. You need more income. I have different ways of making an income, I will tell you. So one is you can do a healing course with me and start giving healings to people. Another one is you already have your services up. We'll set up your website. Another is I'm coaching you a business coaching, like how can you become more like sharing what you need to share. Another one. Another one is I also share about this frequency device. This the Healy, and it's amazing, and it gives right frequencies exactly on your body, like exactly which one you need to become the healthiest, happiest version of yourself. Also for pain release, if people have like chronic pains. This is also for like to get more energy, to get like less, to let go of stress, all sorts of things. And it even there's different version, and I have the version for like doing distance healings as well, with diagnosis of everything, what like your blockages, and it even balances it out. And this is a really cool way of healing yourself and others. And people can also buy it through you, and then you also make money. So this is also really amazing way to make money. And I found another thing. Also, I have more things. I also sell courses for like social media courses, and you can resell that course as well. So you can also make money with that. And I have it all on my website. My website is misshellbreaker.com. I have the website is about my healings and my courses and my ebooks. But I also say I have also a website about making income. And then all the links are there. And I found recently also something else, like everybody can join me. It just costs $20 a month and $10 annually to sign up. Within 10 minutes, you're signed up and you can start sharing and earning. With every person coming in, you get $10 immediately. You earn $10 immediately, but they pay out every week. Every Friday, you get paid out. I signed up. I signed up already. 4 people got in immediately the first day, so I got already $40. The first day was even in there, and I keep on making money with this. And I will at one point make thousands of this with this. And I know I will keep inviting people, but a lot of people think, "Ooh, it's a pyramid, it's a scam." I'm like, I wouldn't want to scam anybody. The real normal way of making money is a scam. The one that I share is not a scam. So know that you can just sign up and start sharing about it. And you don't even have to know everything up front already about it to keep sharing it and earning it. But you can do, I shared, there's the CEO himself. He's a really inspirational person. He shares overviews and he shares trainings about it. But I also recently have a masterclass for new people and people that are in to learn about it, the basics of it, and also how to make it successful for you. And it's really possible. Like the sky's the limit, especially with this, and everybody can come in. You meant you can really connect and unite. Yes, yes, I'm here to really unite everybody and to empower everybody and to also help people make an income as well. So, yes, rainforest, I will send you some information. Rainforest, I will send you info. And I'm also very happy to have a talk with you about it if you want, and to elaborate more about it. But it's for me really difficult to share about it on Facebook because I'm like, there's a lot of algorithms. If you say something about, like, every time I share something with a link, no one sees it. Every time I share something with about income, no one sees it. So it's really interesting you have to be, if you know about the algorithms, then you have to share it in a way like, people find it. So I keep sharing it, and one by one, people finding it. So I'm here just to help people. I will never ever scam you, because I was scammed as well a lot of times. Yeah. So I would never ever want to do that to someone else. So, yes, yes. So it's all legit and it's all real and it's all possible. So everything I share is real possible. I know people that are millionaire because of this, because they're selling this. They're millionaires because they're selling this. And I had a course of one of those millionaires, and he says a lot of times people are like, they don't want to feel comfortable, and they're like, don't want to share about it because they'd rather die than be uncomfortable. And he is a millionaire because of the selling this. And it's the most amazing product like I ever have in my life. And the other thing, the $20 thing, that is like people getting thousands a week from it. So it's possible. It's possible, but we can't say like income prospect. You can't say like, oh yeah, you will get. No, you also need to put in the work and the effort and be consistent with everything what you're doing. So if you really want it, it's there. Like the possibilities are out there, and it's for you to put in the effort. But no, I will always putting in the effort anyway. And for the $20, I will keep having people coming in, and I share it, and it will be growing anyway. So if you join me, it will be growing, and my income is growing anyway. And if you join me, it can also grow for you. So. So, and that's what I really want. I want everybody to thrive and be happy in this reality. How cool would it be if you just have enough money each month that you can just travel wherever you want to travel, live wherever you want to live, just buy a house? It's like they made this reality the best for themselves. Like you can get a visa in any country when you like invest 200,000 for a house anywhere. You can immediately get a golden visa. You can live anywhere. So they make and other people, they don't have that money. They can't even go into our country. And this whole reality is so effed up, and they make it good for themselves and for their friends. But once we make sure that we have the money in our own hands and we can live how we want to live, then we really are like, you empower yourself. I just want land to live on. I've never left America. Yes, yes, you. And in America, you don't even need land to live on because there are people inviting other people. There's a guy here on TikTok. He lives in Texas, and he says, "I'm building Aquarius, the Aquarian age. People can live on my land for free. You can build your own house even on the land." So. It's all possible, and there will be more people sharing this kind of things. There will be more people saying like, here's my land, I offer this, you can come, or we can grow together. We have cooperation, co-creating. It will become more and more possible, and this will be things of the future. And I also want to have a land that like not everybody needs to pay a lot if they want to join us. This is not the New Earth way, so far as I think. But in Portugal, you can already get a land for $10,000, or even less, like for $1,000, a couple of $1,000, you can already get a land in Portugal. But more and more people finding that out as well. So a lot of people from where I come from, Holland, they're going to Portugal, and they're going to Spain, and I think that's also why they're flooding that now. So yes, so not a lot of people that are living in Holland first wanted to go to Spain and Portugal, and now that's flooding there. Now they don't know where to go to. I'm like, yeah, I'm now in Mexico, so if people want to go to Mexico, no, that's I'm there to help you. Hello, Divine. Welcome, welcome. Another beautiful being here. Welcome, welcome. I connect with more and more people, and I'm grateful for everybody who is here. I have some great people here as well, Divine, and we're sharing all sorts of things. And lots of Americans go to Mexico. Yeah, but it's still very expensive here, so it's not easy to to live here. And that's also why I was into like sharing multiple income online, not only to help myself, but also to help others with that as well, because everybody deserves to thrive and be more relaxed about what your like. Everybody should have more like, because if worry about income, worry about money is like, it's such a waste of time, and it costs so much energy. I'm very good. Like if we don't have money, like we're just eating less. We're drinking. Like we can do water fasting. We're making different choices, like less bio food. Like as soon as we have more money, then we get more bio food, organic food. We go less out for dinner, and even that is also healthy, because if we cook ourselves, it's even healthier. We really are like, we're making like choices, but if we have more money, I can do more. I can make more better choices for myself and others, and even buy also a base. And I really also want to. I I I, I would love it when it was not necessary, but I need like. I also have my dream of having my own house and my own garden where I grow my own food. And that is something that is really a big dream of me. But a lot of times, even also here in Mexico, yeah, people ask a lot of money for that. Like I had contact with a lot of eco villages, and they ask quite a lot of money to for you to live there. And the prices of the lands are also going higher and higher. And that's why, yes, I want to live in nature and just eat fruits. And people, when I give healings, and they give me some fruits, I would love to live in this reality. But for now, it's not there yet. For now, I need some money to pay for my groceries. So I'm finding multiple ways to make income and help others with that as well, so I can live my full free life. Um, and that's what I'm all about, to help you be more free in all ways, in different ways and always. So, like, so whatever you need, I can help you with, let me know. And I will send you, anyways, a link, rainforest. But yeah, we are now in Mexico, and we found out it rains a lot here. So, whole of June it rained, whole of September it rained, whole of October it rained. That's already 3 months. And November, it also, now the last days again. So almost November, it's still raining. So it's almost like 4 months of raining. And yes, you can have rainy seasons and can rain a bit, but 4 months of rain, it's like 1/3 of the whole year. No, 1/4 of a whole year. Sorry. It's like, but used to live in Holland, where it also rains all the year, and it also is very cold. So at least we have the warmth here. So I'm very happy with that. But because of the rain, sometimes things get moldy, and my partner's is cleaning all the time. So it's for him. He's not, he's not liking this too much. So we're now looking for somewhere else, or another place, Mexico, or like some another place in different countries. We're not sure yet what it will be. Um, yeah, but we're not sure yet how it's going to be or how we're going to organize it. But we'll see how we're going to do it. Maybe I'm going to even start a fundraiser. But I started a fundraiser in July, and only one person paid me paid €5, and quite some went to PayPal as well from that. So I don't know if I would do another fundraiser. So yeah, but yeah, so I do different ways of helping and also driving myself, and also like if like I have like all of the things that my services online have certain amounts, like also my healing. Most of the people pay me the amount that I'm asking. Um, but if people really want to have help and like certain services, I'm also open to discounts and energy exchanges. Just know, feel free to always reach out to me when you want to. Your audience, yeah, give it some time. Your audience needs to grow. Yes, 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 and it's growing already. So on TikTok, I have more than 5,000 followers. On my Facebook, I have more than 9,000 followers. I have almost 1,000 followers on my Instagram. Today, I reached 275 followers on my YouTube. So YouTube is also growing. I made more than 122 videos on there. I have podcasts on there as well. And my latest podcast was seen more than 200 times already since a couple of days. So everything is growing. And the one thing that's also growing in me is more patience. So that's a good with that. But patience is a good one. Like a lot of people already thought like the Great Awakening would happen 4 years ago, but it's still happening. And more people are waking up. So my audience will grow bigger and bigger. And I'm grateful for every new follower. So know that. This is a strange. Someone says, oh, wait, I have this. I need to. Yes. So lift and carry someone else on your shoulders. Yes, that's what I'm all about. I'm lifting myself and helping others lift themselves as well. So I share a lot of inspiration, motivation, health information, healing, also about mental health, how much your thoughts create your, like, how you are perceiving your reality. Because whatever happens to you, sometimes you can't change it, but you can change how you react to it, and then you change how you deal with it, and you change, like, everything what's coming to you makes you stronger. You become a phoenix, you rise from the ashes, and you become more and more stronger inside yourself. Like, I had multiple times that I lost everything in my life. So I don't care about material things at all. Like, everything what I have is in two suitcases and some things on my sister's attic that I don't even need necessarily. So I had a lot of money. I had a whole land. I had everything, and I lost three times. I lost everything in my life. The first time because I chose to myself, because I quit my house, quit my job, and I just gave everything away, all my stuff. I gave it away, and then I gave it away, and then I started traveling in South America. It's like a spiritual journey, and two times it was not my choice, but I lost everything. One time when I had a land with my partner, but my partner fell in love with someone else, so I lost my relationship, and the place where I thought I would be living for the rest of my life. I lost that. And one time I thought I was living in a New Earth community, and it turned out to be a cult, and I needed to escape the cult in a very short time, and I needed to travel after that. And I gave everything away as well, what I had built, like my books, my clothes. And it was not easy. But no, whatever you come in life is because you can handle it, you can deal with it, you got this, you grow after it, and you become stronger. Like nothing can stop you, and nothing can crush you in any way. So I'm like the living proof of that. Like I had nothing. Like I, when I lost my house and my partner in my place, I had nothing. I found luckily a place at one point where I could be in the house, and I didn't even have anything for in the kitchen. Like people giving me stuff on the kitchen, and I had a blanket that I lent from someone, so I could at least sleep on something. So I know how to come back from anything, and I know I'm stronger than anything what comes to me. And also when I found out like I lived in that cult and I had to go, at least I met my partner in that cult. So it all was meant to be. And I know that everything is meant to be in life. And that's what I also want to remind people of. Like there's a divine plan happening in your life for everybody. And and that is a play that's been playing out, and it's all to expand your consciousness, to grow from it, to find your way in life and find your purpose. And I'm living my purpose, and I'm really glad I found that. Like years ago I was also helping others while I was working at the social service. My purpose was always to help others. I was working in the system, helping others in the social service. And I also went into politics to help others, but then I also saw like that doesn't help. So my biggest drive is helping others, and that was always that already. But now I'm helping others in different ways, and I really do that as well. Like that is what drives me. So I'm really on my path. I'm a healer. I come from a place called Heal. I'm called I my in Dutch. My surname is Hellebrekers, and in English translated as Hellbreaker. I'm here to help people break free and break free from hell slash matrix slash the system, and be as happy, healthy, and free as possible. But I do that by being myself, being as happy, healthy, and free as possible, and sharing how you can be that as well. And Rainforest says, thank you for doing this live. I'm getting off right now. Good night. So thank you too. And thank you for being here. And thank you for doing your job and helping others as well. Thank you also GLC and Brother Rob for the amazing things you are doing and helping others as well. Maybe another time when I go live, I will also invite you. But thank you so much for being here, everybody. And feel free to reach out to me for whatever you need help with. Know that I'm here. I know I'm here being of service, being service to the whole, and being service of whoever needs my help in that moment. So anytime, madam. Yes. Thank you very much for being here. I'm wishing you everybody the best. And yes, and thank you so much for being here. And no, like you're not alone. You're not alone. There are people out there on the same path, and let's keep growing and co-creating together, and keep supporting and helping each other and everybody. So thank you. Bye.